let me give you an update first where we are. We have given the private operator of the gem. By the way, there is a move as well for Egypt to grant the operations of its most important museums and archaeological sites to the private sector as well. So for the gem, there's going to be a private operator that we have chosen already, and the private operator has received the public areas, the commercial areas, and they are now open for visitation through soft opening, I guess, and limited number of visitors because the operator is trying the systems. But this is just less than 10% of the real experience in the museum. There are 3 or 4 other important experiences. One of them, of course, is going to be the Tutankhamun Hall, where, you know, for the first time since the opening up of the tomb in the 1920s, the 6,000 artifacts are going to come back in one place to tell a compelling story about how that civilization was, you know, in terms of lifestyle and, you know, how they lived, how they ate, how they dressed. And people, you know, it's going to be the Egyptian gift to humanity that to allow visitors from all around the world to go and see how it all started. How everything in our lives today has its own start 2,500 years ago. So I'm very proud of that. That hall is going to be 110 vitrina displays. 80 plus have already been finished and erected. So over the coming 2 to 3 months, I expect all the work inside the museum to finish, with the exception of the solar boats of Khufu. This is probably going to take 6 more months. So within the next 2 to 3 months, once we finish with this, we're going to go back to the president and ask to set a specific date. Because every major world leader have expressed interest to come to the opening. I don't think from the date we set from the day I go to the president with the request to set the opening date, I don't think we're going to be able to open before 6 months, before the invitations have to go out for such high dignitaries. I'm going to try to see if I could have some limited soft opening until the official opening date, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. We're also upgrading the entire surrounding area of the museum to be able to be up to the experience. And we're also hiring a global master planner that has worked with European cities to master plan the cities, to plan the entire region between the Sphinx Airport in the north and the Pyramid of Saqqara on the south, to be able to bring up this entire area and offer accommodation and experience that can be up to the quality of this magnificent, magnificent experience. So I'm very sorry that I give a very long answer. The short answer is...
It won't be this year.
The short answer is it's going to be anywhere between October and February. That's probably where, between October and February, that's probably where we're going to shoot at. And hopefully before that, you could visit the facade, the entrance, and the large Ramses II statue over there. It's a magnificent statue, actually. It's so I wish I could open it earlier, actually. The amount of demand that it is going to create for Egypt is amazing, By the way, there are very limited number of, because it's still a construction site in some of the areas, there's behind the scenes visit for those who have to visit the Grand Egyptian Museum this year before its opening, and the project management has decided a very high price for that to be able to manage, because it's still a construction site, as I said, because it has many constraints right now. Any more